Hello again! It is once more the great, and not so great actually, Zero. And we're still working with Team Vile, just for shits and giggles in OU. You know you got a halfway decent UU team that when part of it gets bumped up to OU and you start taking it into OU, it still can hold its own. But anyway, so let's see how this goes. Let's see which ones I got up next. I don't even know. Web Spider lead, as per usual. Mega Venus. I have problems with Mega Vena and Sludge Bomb, of course. Heck, of course the poison. Yeah. I'm really not a fan of Thick Fat on this guy. I'm really not a fan of this guy in general. So I know he's gonna just sleep powder whatever I send out next. I don't even know what I'm doing here. I guess I anticipated another sleep powder and a hit of that matter. But this is just a case of, hey, you know what? I really got nothing for that thing, so let's wear this guy down as much as we can. Luna is getting all kinds of airtime anymore. I mean, I think that, if the other Pokemon could talk to us and tell us that they were jealous, they would be quite justified. Because Luna is getting so much airtime, it's ridiculous. We'll zoom roll in here. The sticky web on the opposition, and even when I have sticky web on myself, having Luna the Levitate really turns out beneficial. I really don't know what this Azumarill is. I'm really not sure. I don't know what I was anticipating there either. I easily could have eaten another hit and got something on him, but... So in comes Arcanine. I guess that's the second time Arcanine's been in? I guess I'm talking to the point that I'm not even saying... That's a crit? Wow. All of Tanopes. Luna just having none of these guys' shit. Thy shit, sirs. Please get it out of here. Luna, you are great. Really. You are fantastic. So Hawlucha in here. Hawluchas can really be scary if they're set up properly. Here's a Sword Dance, and yeah, Luna's not having any of that. Raichu up next. Why Raichu in OU? I'm really not sure. Well, he encores Luna into Moonblasting. Gets the Arcanine back out, still whittling away Luna's attack. I mean, I guess that only really would hurt if Luna struggled. But Moonblasting away and whittling away, and geez, between the burn and the 0.4 attack now. Should Luna get confused by some Activarsis? Luna would not even hurt itself at all. I mean, sheesh. I think this is a longer episode because I'm seeing the name on the next one, and I do remember that one, and I remember that one was a little longer. So, at the same time, I want to keep steady with the 4 replays, the 1, because otherwise this could take a really, really obnoxious amount of videos. Well, he pulls his Arcanine out of there. I think that Venusaur was being kept out at this point for sake of, you know, concern that it had a Psychic move, but I don't. Luna just Moonblasts all the things once at full health, and dang! Well, Azumarill's out of the match. That's a big help. So back over to Venusaur now. And a Moonblast crit hurts. Crit hurts. Crit hurts a lot. And, oh, if I got a good sleep talk right there, that would have been great. But another Leech Seed miss. This guy is really having bad luck with his Leech Seeds. finally gets it. I think there's going to be a switch coming back over to Arcanine. Yep. Shocker, shocker. Still whittling down Luna's attack, but I mean, that doesn't really prove too beneficial. Now, I think at some point here, I actually do pull Luna back, which is really, really weird for me. I never withdraw Luna once Luna's all the way set. Yeah, there it is. At this point, Luna's pretty well crippled the team, so it's like, you know what? I'm gonna keep Luna up as a security blanket, and I'm just gonna mess some shit up. And what better candidate to do that than Vile? 2 down off the bat. Arcanine back in, and I don't think Arcanine's going to be extreme speed not enough to deal with him. Water Pulse takes him right out of the equation, and down just to the Greninja. It Surfs, I let Vile go down in that case. He's already done his work, so I can just let Snake Man hit the E-Speed. I apologize for the hacks in this one, because that one was a little bit hacksy, but hey. Luna just showing, hey, you don't have to have your defensive Pokemon on the back end. Now, oh, this one. Oh, sweet. Arceus, this one. This is a team of 6 Weather Setters. Oh my me, this one. I lost to this person initially because I just had no idea what they were going to do. But I got rematched with them, with her, I think, maybe. Is it a her or a him? You never know on Showdown. But really good use of switching, and I kind of got careless a couple times in this battle, which is why it went on as long as it did. And that Toxic actually proving to be pretty nice there. And power up punching Politoed. Genius! Is anybody else going to use it? Never. But that actually is that's pretty smart. So I hit up a Wish here with Shadow. I'm just playing to my defensive advantage. I kind of saw a switch come in there, so I just hit another Toxic. Start whittling the next one down. Put Vile back in there. Vile's going to be able to eat whatever is shot at it, except for the Focus Blast crit. So I know there's a Solar Beam probably coming here. There it is. And Shadow able to handle that quite easily. So here's a Protect. Doesn't really matter because it was a switch anyway. Toad back out. Did I call a switch here? No, I just tried to Protect again. So I tried a Toxic, that didn't work. And why I didn't see this little exchange here coming? The other person was like, detestable stall strategies, and I'm like, detestable 6 Weather Setters. Like, why are you using 6 Weather Setters? And the statement was, you know, it's unique, which is very true. I mean, it's pretty tough. And the reason I stayed in there was just to get some health back on Shadow. Very good play to get an extra turn out of Poly. Granted, that didn't help. Didn't help too much, but I commented, yeah, it's like definitely unique. That's why I lost to it last time, because I had no idea what to do against it, and little cocky was like, you still don't end all stall strategies. It's like, I'll use whatever I want, thank you very little. People on Showdown don't be trying to, bitch, don't tell me what to do! Oh, Mr. Popo. Mr. Popo, TFS is great. Anywho, back to the battle here. So Seed Bomb Abomasnow, that's a thing. I hit up another Wish. He seeds me again. So over to Florges Eater this time. I don't know exactly why I went to Florges Eater, but I went to Florges Eater. Fire Blast, youch. Why did I think I could handle that and/or outspeed it? I'm not exactly sure. But I'm like, alright, you know what? Time to stop playing games. Snake Man, kill. And Ice Shard really not doing as much as I expected there. If I E-speeded, I might have been able to get that one out of the way pretty quickly. But Rocky Helmet Hippowdon, that's apparently a thing. So I just hit I hit an Earthquake here, figuring, you know, yeah, there's a slack off coming. I'm expecting a Whirlwind. I'm not getting a Whirlwind yet, so I'm like, yeah, I'm just gonna Outrage. And see what happens. He yawns me. I was like, okay, that's cool. I got your Hippowdon, so I'm not complaining. Chari in, Shadow in, and yeah, Shadow really has the upper hand here on both of them, because Toxic, Wish, and Protect, and oof, 2% survive. That was big. That was big. I play safe here with Protect, but Roost. Ugh. Dang it. Focus Miss. I was very, very, very happy for that Focus Miss. And did I call the switch here? No, I didn't. I don't... Sometimes I forget when I call switches and when I don't. I didn't call one there, obviously, because I just want to get the Toxic on the T-Tar and get that thing out of the way. I hit another Wish here. I go to Vile. It's really just my best option is hit Vile at this point. Solar Beam, not quite enough, but it's definitely going to be enough to take Vile out from here. Now, I was surprised that there wasn't a follow-up with another Solar Beam. Vile would have been done for there. Then you wouldn't put a good hit on anything else. Now, I still had Luna, so I wasn't all that worried. But between Toxic and Water Pulse, Vile manages to deal with the opposing Charizard and get rid of... Oh, playing with tape, sorry. And get rid of the T-Tar as well, so that was... I gotta give Valkyrie credit here that, you know, that actually was not bad for 6 Weather Setters. Very strategically done. Kudos. Kudos on that one. Anyway, Web Spider. I know there's an Encore coming, so I just Bug Buzz. I don't even bother with the Sticky Web yet, so... And there's the Axe Gods loving Web Spider. I wasn't kidding. I really was not kidding on that one. Well, I don't know why I did that. Sash didn't... I easily could have just took him out and still had a Sash for the next guy. I really don't know why I didn't Sucker Punch there. But I didn't. So, stockpiling Gastro. He probably was expecting a Water Pulse, and I knew he was expecting a Water Pulse, so I didn't go for it. But, yeah, stockpile Gastro really not nearly as efficient when it's Toxic. So, yeah, that deals with that. Gliscor out. I really don't like Gliscors. Gliscors don't like me. So at least the feeling's mutual. Anywho, here's a Toxic from the Gliscor, this standard annoying Gliscor set. There's so many better sets for Gliscor. I honestly even like Flo's Hypercutter Gliscor better, but... Back over to Shadow. Here's an Earthquake. Shadow's just gonna heal Vile. I dropped my phone on my mic. Oops. Toxic, and having no part of that. And left. Why'd he leave? He still had a pretty good chance. Don't know why he left. I was kind of loathing seeing this replay now because I was like, great, this is gonna be another like fucking 2-hour one, but now he just left. It's things like that that just make me scratch my head sometimes, because, you know, he really did have a good, or she, whoever it was. I just generalize and say he, because 90% of Pokemon players are male. At least on Showdown, from what I've seen. I'm, again, overgeneralizing, but oh well. Still had a pretty good shot there. And Galvantula v Galvantula. Gee, don't I wonder what's going to happen right here. If the Volt Switch, the speed die actually plays to my advantage there, because see you later, Talonflame. Whew! Talonflame having none, zero of that shit. I sucker punch there. I don't know why I sucker punch there. I just have a thing about overestimating Excadrill's speed. I don't know what it is, and I don't know why I put Luna in there. Stop the music, stop the music. Luna gets killed. That was a terrible decision on my end. I seriously thought I was done for, and then, you know, Bile just comes in and, yeah, no, Exca, get out of here. So I was like, okay, I can do this, I'm cool with it. Get Snake Man back up in this bitch. T-Waving Galvi, that's not something you see every day. Or do you regularly see a Galvi with HP Ice? At least to my experience. But I'm just gonna Toxic something here. If I get the Galvi, I get the Galvi. I was like, you know, I can get a pretty good Toxic from whatever here. Sylveon is scaring me, and it's like, okay, I just kind of gotta go to Forge's Eater here and do what I can. And switch to Ditto, and I don't know why I didn't call this. Why did I not call that shit? That shit was so obvious. Ice Punch here from the Ditto. Amphi on the field next. I go for a Water Pulse just because that's, you know, gonna hit whatever comes out the best. And I didn't think that Amphi would be faster. That is a very fabulous Ampharos. Forge's Eater having none of that shit. So Ditto back out on the field now. Over to Shadow. Ice Punch. Again, I guess was... I don't know why not Bulldoze there. But you get the Heal Bell there. Play things safe. Have a Protect. Get as much health as you can, because Sylveon Hyper Voice is a little teeny bit terrifying. Yeah, just slightly terrifying. Now, I expected the, I overplayed there, and I expected the Ditto. And then, of course, when the Ditto comes out, I'm not ready for it. Because now I'm expecting Sylveon. Just terrible play on my end. I'll be honest, I screwed the poops there a little bit. So, can we get some Shadow the Hedgehog music up in here? There we go. Time for Shadow to get a save. I do remember the end of this one. Ice Punching away, that's not going to do too much. I was Toxicking there, anticipating a... I keep Toxicking, anticipating Sylveon, and Sylveon's just not coming. So here's the Sylveon, here's the Toxic. I knew he had to switch sooner or later. Got the Toxic. Gonna let that build up a little bit with an obvious Hyper Voice coming. So, just gonna hit a Wish here, I think. Not doing anything too fancy right now. And now, I don't get the decision here, because I'm definitely screwed. All he has to do is just keep switching and switching and switching. I don't know why he tries to Toxic me. All he has to do is Heal Bell and keep switching, and I'm done for. But I guess Tyrib96 here didn't see that. Am I complaining? Definitely not. But Shadow just walling all the things right now. Not having any attacks on this Umbreon and him being complete taunt bait. a lot of times can prove to be really, really bad, but this is definitely not one of those times. Sylveon just wishing away and getting a little bit of its health back. I'm surprised it didn't try to wish pass over to Ditto, get a heal bell off, and reset, but he didn't, and he knows that Dittoing Shadow's not going to do him any good, so hey, Shadow on the cleanup committee that time. That was a combination of just Shadow working the Toxic and being a good, you know, having a good ability to eat those hyper voices, and just, you know, a little bit of bad play on the other end, but hey, not complaining by any stretch of the imagination. So that's going to bring a wrap to this one. And soon and very soon I shall be recording more of these. So anyway, thank you all for watching. This is Zero of Sub-Zero Productions on Pokemon Showdown. Once again, I have no life, you know this, and I will see you all later.